When I was at a job and I was employed, there was two things that continuously frustrated me. One was the fact that someone always put a box around what I was able to do. And I would always be the employee pushing the envelope because I wanted more. And I knew I had this vision of bigger things and that we could do so much more. But everyone kept telling me, well, no, you're only allowed to produce or create within this box. And that frustrated me to no end. I think the other thing that was frustrating me was that I had worked my way through the echelons in my career. I had gotten to the top of my game, and my lifestyle was not what I wanted. And my lifestyle got to a point where I was $50,000+ in debt. There was a lien on my house. I was in such struggle and such suffering that in that place of dissatisfaction in the job, and it wasn't that someone was treating me poorly, it was the job wasn't inspiring me anymore. Plus, I wasn't living the lifestyle I want. I was in struggle. So for me, I was in pain. And it got to the point where the pain got great enough that the risk seemed immeasurable. The risk seemed small. Now, someone looking on the outside would say, my goodness, you sold your house, you quit your job, and you decide to become self-employed, no other source of income. Who does that? Well, I would say if you have a vision of more, when I had a vision of more, the risk versus the pain of staying in the same place, the risk seemed nothing compared to the pain. And I believe that change often occurs when the pain becomes great enough that what you're moving to seems less painful, less risky than staying in the same place. And I think as leaders, it's often helping people identify that the pain of staying in this position is more costly than the risk of moving forward. And when you're able to paint that picture and allow people to uncover that, oftentimes people will act. And they'll act and they'll sometimes go, I cannot believe I'm doing this. But they'll act from a place of inspiration, because as you move towards something new and you take that risk, it's probably one of the most alive places you'll be.